Hi there, this is Steve here from Red Chilli Audio with another session from the lab. Today we're going to run through a Snail BH1C, which is a Spalted Maple concert ukulele. Once again, I have a nice little collection here of them. Basically, again, I thought it'd be really useful for you to see different spalts. A lot of people probably don't know what spalted maple is, and basically if you can see the sort of the black contouring that's going through there, believe it or not, it's a type of fungus that gets into the wood when it's damp, but it's actually used to effect by a lot of luthiers and people that sort of want to actually put it in because it looks absolutely gorgeous. It's actually quite safe because usually once it gets to this process here, it's actually sealed in, and also the spalting that's happening can be controlled through temperature control and it drying out. So when it reaches above a certain temperature, the spalting stops. It's not like an airborne spawn that sort of mould that you could think would be harmful, because once it's dry, it's in there, and as you can see with something like this, it's also glossed, so it's sealed in there as well, and it's not continuing to go there. The secret is obviously keep them dry, don't submerge them in water, because that's not going to do any good at all. So spalted maple, obviously it's maple tree with a spalting. You do get it in different types of wood as well. And the nice thing is they all give unique patterns. So this one here that I was just having a quick twiddle on is one example where you've got a very rich colours coming in there, and you've got a really deep back. I thought I'd actually bring 5 out just because we can. As the distributor, we carry hundreds upon hundreds of different ukuleles, and we obviously like to keep quite a lot of the same ones in. So this one here has got a lot deeper colour. You can see the spalts are running through on there, again on that side there, and a really nice effect there. Let's go through them. So this one here is very light, so it's a lot lighter wood. You've got a very nice piece sort of running through there, and again that one there, it's almost I see some of the walnuts that look like that, or the quilting that can go down there as well with some of the quilted maples. This one here has a very pronounced line, so we've got very specific lines that are running there, and again down the contours at the side, and then it's almost got like a spot back with it there, with those lines in there again, and each one is unique, believe it or not. There's another one hiding around here as well, so let's grab this one around here, and again this is even darker with the spalting there. Again, these ukuleles have the teardrop sound hole at the front there, and they've also got the one in here. This is great for your monitoring, and look at this. Some of these are absolutely gorgeous. I mean, let's see with it. They've got a really nice crisp tone. They've got, again, the open geared machine heads in there, and again we've got that lovely little flower emblem in there. So these are, like I say, spalted maples. With the wonders of technology all being well, we can see that there are all sorts of different woods. So we get our spalted maples, we get our ebonies, we get mahoganies, we can get things like zirconia or bacote woods. There's even something called a zebra wood. Obviously, dare I say it, zebra woods aren't made out of zebras. It's basically the most commonly found in Native America, a tree that is. So a zebra tree from Native America, and you get these lovely sort of lines that run through it as well. Ebonies are really interesting, obviously, as well. I mean, the ebony side on the trees, you've got a very dark centre inside them, and then you get all sorts of different ebonies. I mean, I was looking online recently, looking at 10 different ebonies and trying to choose the woods that we like to use and things as well, and you get different contours and different lines with it. While I've got this here, if I can just point out down around here, it'd be lovely if you do enjoy these videos to actually click on the like or the subscribe, or even send it on to your friends so that we can get more people following to enable us to do some more videos. That'd be really appreciated with that, if you're enjoying these sorts of things. I'm certainly enjoying doing them. Obviously at the minute we've been known to be in the dreaded lockdown for about the 10th week now, so I'm actually getting an opportunity to do some of these things because we quite often don't get time to do this that regularly as well. So I'll bob that down there for a minute. One thing that we often get asked as well is, can you actually put strap buttons in these things? Well, thanks to our local carrier, who kindly, this is sacrilege now, this is a £500 ukulele, but they kindly, well, they said it wasn't packed correctly. To cause this sort of damage, you have to stand on the things, and I know that happens, unfortunately. I will not name names on this occasion, but you probably know who you are. There's actually 3 carriers that are quite bad for this, so we really try and pack things well. But let's look on the positive side. It does give us the opportunity to look inside it. So in here you can see there is a block. So there's a big wooden block inside there, which is really useful, because if you're drilling into here, or if you get your local guitar store or ukulele store to do that sort of thing, they're going to drill into there, so it's going in safely. So there's actually a proper area that's in these ukuleles as well. You can see the structure in here, the supports that go in, that sort of run alongside, that work as a bracing, and then obviously running all the way around as well. You've got how it's actually put together, which is actually quite interesting seeing in here. The other useful thing to see is, if we can get in here somewhere, and let's have a quick look. Yeah, just here, which is probably really difficult to see, but that's where the strings come through, and you can tie them up basically in there. But normally they'll come through the sound hole here. You'll tie them up, go back, and then it knocks in. But what it does, obviously, it connects into there really nicely. That's actually nearly in tune and still actually plays, but obviously that isn't really fit for purpose, and you don't want that sort of thing catching on you. So thanks again to our carrier services for having the opportunity to see what one looks like inside. So as for these instruments themselves, they're very consistent with Snail. The neck profile, the neck feel of the neck is very consistent with most of the other models. This is a concert one, and at the minute, as far as I'm aware, it's only available in concert, but that's not a bad thing. You've got this lovely detail around here as well, almost like a cutaway that's running on there. As we mentioned, we've got the teardrop, we've got an ebony bridge, ebony fingerboard, we've got the open geared machine heads, we've got the nice logos that's running in there as well. Now I know that recently the restrictions for rosewood have been lifted to a degree, but with the Snail ones, for all the European side at least, we've stuck to ebony. Ebony is a bit more expensive, but we believe that the quality's a bit nicer with that, and certainly we've had lots of positive comments since running with ebony. The only thing to remember with things like ebony is that ideally you want to lemon oil the frets every now and again, keep it nice and subtle in there so it doesn't dry out. Like I say, if you've enjoyed this video, please click the like button and subscribe, or send it on to your friends to subscribe. That'd be really appreciated. More details on Snail can be found at www.snail-ukulele.com or redchilliaudio.com. Thanks for watching. Thanks again.